Want to know how to make some mouth-watering, packed with flavor chicken wings in the Instapot? Watch this intro and I'll show you how. First, we've got to put our oven on 450. Next, and probably a really crucial part of the step, is to put 1 cup of water in your Instapot, because this will create steam. But we're going to take it up a notch, because I don't want my wings to just taste like they were boiled in water, or steamed in just water. So we're going to add a tablespoon of salt. Give it a little stir, but don't spill it. And this will act as a sort of a brine. We'll lift this very carefully and pour it in the bottom. Next, get a bowl to put your chicken in. Also, while putting in your chicken, make sure you've washed your hands. I like to use black gloves because chicken is the enemy. Next, I'm going to show you how to make a glaze. This glaze will make your chicken go from, these are okay, to what did you put on this chicken? It's so good. We're going to add 1 teaspoon of liquid smoke. This is hickory liquid smoke. Next, we'll add 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. Next, we'll add 3 tablespoons of honey. 1, 2, and, as my son would say, 3! We'll just wait. I'm using raw honey. Now we'll give it a little stir. And this might sound like weird ingredients, but trust me, this is the secret. Next, we'll pour the glaze all over the chicken. And as a side note, if you are smoking these, I would double the recipe. But in the Instapot, you don't have to have as much, because it'll intensify the flavor anyway. Thanks to science. And if you thought we were done there, we're not. Because now we're going to add some type of spice. So we'll go ahead and add a generous amount. And we'll stir that in as well with the glaze. The glaze will help it to stick to the spice and to the chicken. Oh yeah, if you could smell these now. Oh, they smell so good. And if you're wondering what kind of spice I put on there, well really, you can put whatever you want. It doesn't really matter, but mine was basically a brown sugar and salt mix with some other little spices like garlic and onion powder and mustard powder. But just in little portions, but the magic. Oh, and smoked paprika. So the main ingredients were smoked paprika. Let's see, smoked paprika, brown sugar, and salt. Oh yeah. Let's put these in the Instapot. Now remember, we have the water, the salt water, on the bottom. Make sure to put that on first so you don't pour the water on your glazed chicken and knock it all off. Oh yeah. Make sure to get them all in there. Laying down. Like so. Now Now that we have the chicken in there, we just close the lid. Make sure your vent is closed. And we do manual high pressure for 10 minutes. If I could count. These are for fresh, but if they're frozen, do 15. And now we wait for it to start. There! Now we wait. Now that the chicken is in and cooking, you might be asking yourself, well, what can I do in this spare time? Well, if you're a responsible chef, the first thing you will need to do is to take your bowls, since we were messing with chicken, and clean them. Be safe. Now that our bowl is nice and clean, we can put it up without worrying about anything growing from the depths of nowhere. Until next time. Since we have some time, I'm going to show you how to make my version of an Alabama white sauce. We're going to do about 1 cup of mayo. One cup. Next we'll add 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. If you don't like apple cider vinegar, you can use white wine vinegar as well, or white vinegar. 1/2 tablespoon of black pepper. 1/2 tablespoon of sugar. 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard or horseradish, but I don't have either, so I'm using honey mustard. We'll see how well this turns out. I want it all. 1/2 tablespoon of lime juice. 1/2 tablespoon of a sauce that most people question how it's pronounced, Worcestershire sauce. And now we stir. Oh yeah. And in the time of doing this, it's ready. It's only been lonely for 3 minutes. Now all we have to do is let it sit alone for 10 minutes. And then we will release the pressure that is built up from being so lonely. Now that it's been sitting for 10 minutes, we will release the pressure. Now that it's released all of its pressure, because the pressure valve is down, if I can get it to focus. There we go. Now we can open it. Oh. Look at that. Now take your tongs and transfer them to a pan. Look how good these already look. Yum. But we're going to place them in the oven for 450 for I don't know how long, but I'm going to keep a timer. And I'll tell you exactly how long these take. Into the oven they go. So far, they've been in there, ooh, hot, for about 5 minutes. I'm going to rotate them and let them sit for another 5 minutes. Okay, I'll let them sit in there for about 13 more minutes. So we're looking at about 18 minutes total. If you want to go further than that, that's fine. I think these look outstanding. Oh, listen how hot they are. Look at that. Look at that bubble. We'll let these cool off and then eat. Oh yeah. If you could smell these now. Oh, they look so good. Now don't forget, We made some sauce too. So let's go ahead and put some of that on the chicken. So I can do this. Oh yeah. Alright, let's try these. These are really big. You see the steam? It's hot. Oh man. Ooh, those are good. I highly recommend it with the sauce. Alright. Please enjoy eating these and trying this recipe out. I'll try to put the recipe down below. Please share, like, and tell all your friends and family how to cook like Gourmet Jared.